Bronny can go in front of ESPN.
Nigga, my mama gonna go to war, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old she is or how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah. But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see Shador.
Right, it's about to get
Dion
Dion already doing that. We all saw what we saw. You know what we saw. That's elementary school. No. That's like when you a teammate and push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
He was up. You remember? Was it bingo night or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But keep it high level. This is gonna just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like that. This is why I'm broke and you got money. This whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is, I am undisputed.
Oh, come on.
And me playing basketball, and I just want to line up.
He's getting up.
And show, yeah, we doing this for real.
He's
first.
Oh,
we're supposed to get the ball.
This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's ugly. Sack on your first play ever in the NFL. Y'all know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear from a player because they play the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song I got.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
You think you can do something with that?
Hey, man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes.
I'm light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Let's get
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it. Make them wait for it. Make them wait for it. Make them pay for it. Make them pay for it. Make them stay for it. Make them stay for it. Oh, man, gotta do it. Gotta play for it. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I've been down south today. What up, gangsters? What up, y'all? We keep it cracking from the back into the jack end. G's up, we's up this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, I feel good. I mean, for real. Like, I feel good. I ain't take my medicine. I feel good, good. All the way through from the inside out, no matter what's cracking. Oh, I love you guys, man. Let's rock today. We got a great show, man. We got Skip Bayless blasting LeBron James about his contract, talking that money. We're going to get into that. Caitlin Clark got a controversy. Man, people's like, you always got an Angel Reese video. Where your Caitlin Clark video at? She ain't balling. So we're going to find out if she is or she ain't. Get into that. Wemby Some are saying he's headed to the GOAT status. In that conversation, we're going to break that down and still the response to no punishment, no fine, no suspension, nothing, because he's Wemby. We're going to get into Paul Pierce, who can't stand Nick Wright. He just said it. Like, forget it. I just can't stand that dude. Get into that with PP talking about. And Dana White is pissed at the media, mad at the media. We got all that and more. That's just in the day's work. Ain't that crazy? Ain't it, Jay? What's she order? Fish fillet? That girl's so cold. This whole thing, it's crazy, though. We got a lot to talk about more. How y'all doing? Got to show some love to all the members out there, the top fans. We're going to get into it. You know, I'm over here, one-man banding it, loving this show, loving how we roll, loving how we grow, loving how we are doing this thizzle. All right, so let's see who we got in here today. I know stomping y'all right now. Let me make sure. Oh, stomping y'all. Number one, as always, Gerald Foster, 5, Universal Trappers, 4, TC 210, 3, Dan Fan, 2. Y'all need to get the saying, I don't know if it's an app. I don't know what Stomp got that y'all done got, but y'all better get it because it ain't working. He kicking y'all ass. He kicking y'all butt every day. I love that, man. That's dedication right there. So obviously, right now, he's the MVP of the Dat Dude League. Somebody try and beat him, please. Somebody. We can't keep giving the damn MVP to LeBron. Let me stop. All right, love to you guys out there. Let me give some members some love. Shout out to Dan Fan. I see you, baby. Stomp Accord, TC210. I see y'all talking. And I see some super chats from him. Because Stomp is on set. Stomp has got the popcorn. Thanks for the love. And he's the number one fan. He's smoking, y'all. I can't even say nothing else, man. Colin, can you say something about this? What's going on in L.A.? They talking about LeBron got to go. Go where?
Was last night the last game for LeBron James in the NBA or the last game as a Laker? I doubt both. But I saw a headline this morning that Dwayne Wade, LeBron's friend, said LeBron James is going to take some time off before making a decision.
So deep. We had to go to Dwayne Wade to find that out. Dwayne, please. The same Dwayne Wade couldn't even go to the same school as LeBron James, y'all. Don't get me started on this. Love all these cast of characters, know these people, but they couldn't even go to the same high school. Let me stop. Their kids couldn't go to, let me stop. They couldn't even get them, let me stop. People in L.A. know.
Well, it's not really LeBron's decision. It's the Lakers. His family loves L.A. It's one of the few cities in America that LeBron can hide because of the topography and the hills and the different areas of Los Angeles. It's the most spread out city I've ever seen. You can hide in L.A. You can hide in L.A. So-
you can. I mean, the way I describe LA is it's for everybody. Like, what's your speed? You want to go slow-mo? Go ahead. You want to be a surfer dude? When I used to live in Manhattan Beach, it's surfer dudes, man. Like, duh. Like, when you gonna get up, bro? Like, it's 4:30 in the morning. They got to catch the wave, right? Go get that rip. So I know them cats, and I know cats that live in Hollywood. Think LA is nothing but La Cienega and Sunset. And oh my God, I'm at the new club that used to be the old club, but they renamed the club, so you think you're doing something new, but I already been there, bruh. So they got that cat, you got the Hollywood cats that, oh my God, ain't got $3 to their name, but oh my God. Then you invite them over, they be like, wow, this is how you're living? And you're like, dog, you are faking it. Like, take the Gucci suit off. It's okay. Just come over here and kick it, dog. Play pickleball. Shut up. Point being, LA got all that. And then when you run into a star, it's not like New York. In New York, when you run into a star, you act like you ain't seen nobody. You act like you just saw the homeless man. Man, move, man. Who was that? Oh, man, I don't know. One of them actor dudes, I don't know. Robert Redford, I don't know. Tom Cruise, somebody move. But in L.A., it's like, oh, my God. So I don't know LeBron can hide because every time I've seen LeBron outside, he ain't hiding. Everybody know LeBron in the building.
Sometimes the mayor hides. People don't like that. But you can hide in L.A. And stars like that, celebrities like that. And, I mean, LeBron came out publicly in the last several months and said, I don't even like road trips to Milwaukee and Memphis. So, like, location matters to LeBron. I've been told family loves L.A., would like to retire in L.A.
Says everybody in the United States. The only thing that LA is everything. It's heaven on earth. Problem is, it costs to be the boss. LA gonna tax you. 1, it's gonna tax you. 2, it's expensive. 3, let's just say it's socially and politically not for everybody. 4, we got a little crime here, a little, homeless issue. Like, we got our issues, but LA has taken more people from other places than any other city in this country. Oh, yeah. We import like a mug.
So, but the Lakers have leverage, and the Busses no longer own the team. And the new owners, I don't have any idea how they see the world. But here's the thing that's interesting and may or may not play in LeBron's favor. If Luka, the best Laker, if he was physically durable, oh, wait, he's not increasingly. If he was a great two-way player, oh, wait, he's not. He's an atrocious defender.
Peep game. You don't get healthier typically as you age, right? You may get smarter and go to more yoga classes, but bruh, your strong years are behind you. Especially when you've been playing pro since you was 11. Come on now. And then on top of that, he ain't going to ever be able to move laterally. Therefore, you're never going to be a great defender. You might not even be a good defender. You're big, but like he is really slow. Like it's just okay. He's insane in basketball, but he is slow. I saw his Did y'all see his combine draft tape? I guess that's what it was because I didn't know he had to go to the combine. Woo! That is not getting drafted by that. That lateral movement was insanely bad. However, you don't give effort and you can't move. That's what you got as a defender. Good luck building on that.
Yeah, if Luka is your number one star, who you surround Luka with is really crucial. 42-year-old LeBron and marginally athletic Austin Reeves, to me, are not great fits.
That ain't it. I'm just going to say it again. They are great as basketball players, 1 and 2. But it can't be 1 and 2. Austin Reeves can't be your second best player and say we're going to go win a chip. You can't do that. Stop. You put him in the wrong role and then going to make me sound bad because I'm dissing him. I'm not trying to diss him. Just saying he ain't a number 2. Y'all know he ain't a number 2. Watch him in the playoffs. Come on, man. When cats lock in, when the game slow down, you versus me, stop playing with me, man. Put that dude somewhere where he belong. Better get him out my face, partner. So, Luka, yeah, because he got buckets. However, defensively, there are other options out there. You would rather be your number 1 because they're going to play both sides of the court. Anthony Edwards sounds better than that, right? Point being, but it's still Luka, so let's not go crazy. But now we need some filler. We need some plaster. We need to connect these dots. And Austin Reeves and Luka, one, I don't think that's a very captivating team in terms of entertainment value. Dr. Bust, the late great. Nobody want to go see the Lakers and see Austin Reeves as number 2? Are you serious? So I think Mark Walters, the owners of the Dodgers who now own the Lakers in the majority percentage, don't act like the Buses still don't own 27% of this team collectively. They still got a big chunk, but not as big as Walters. Look, he likes stars. Look at the Dodgers roster. So I think he going to do something with this roster. But, boy, he better do it quick because, boy, we could go back to those dark days. Y'all remember before LeBron got here? Oh, we going to talk about it.
Luka needs the ball in his hands. LeBron's at his best with the ball in his hands. Austin Reeves is at his best with the ball in his hands. It doesn't work. It's a lopsided roster. Too much duplication. It's not that LeBron's not great. I was looking at the numbers this morning.
Thank you.
He's fantastic.
Thank you.
His playoff numbers, he's still an elite NBA playoff performer.
Look at that.
Team ranks this postseason. Points, rebound, assists, steals, usage. He was the best Laker.
Well, he also didn't have Luka there. I mean, we be cooking stats, boy. Hey, let me put this stat out. Oh, yeah, don't put it at the bottom. Asterisk, no Luka Doncic. All right, whatever.
Now, again, Luka did not play. Some of those numbers could come down. But the kind of player the Lakers need is an off-ball player who can give you 22 points without the ball in his hands and can defend on the wing.
You think the Lakers need that? I think everybody need that. Keep going, Colin.
Even McDaniels of the T-Wolves. I talked about that 6 months ago. He's the perfect fit. OG Anunoby for the Knicks, he's a perfect fit.
OG Anunoby. You know, his mom was watching Star Wars. She's like, I'm going to name him OG Anunoby.
The Knicks aren't giving him up. And the T-Wolves aren't giving Jaden McDaniels up to the Lakers.
Nope.
Those two guys, wing defenders who don't need the ball in their hands, the Lakers need like 4 of them.
Every team needs 4 of them. That's why they're looking for them. Boy, I see recruiting at every level, including high school. Hey, no, forget that. What am I talking about? AAU, they already ranking the class of 2034, which was my son's class, a 10-year-old, a 4th grader, basically. They got them ranked number 1 through number 50 already. I know the number 1 kid. I know the number 7 kid. I know the number 8 kid. 2 of those kids on my team. The other one was going to be on our team. Move to Florida. He's homeschooled. Number 1 kid in the country. He in the 4th grade. He could do chin-ups, though. He could do pull-ups. He is a beast. He a grown man. Thing is, how they going to project? Point being, they scout these kids, and then they looking where they are now, but if they're smart, and they are, they look to where he's going to be. So a lot of these kids are centers. Oh, he's 5'3". He's a center. Boy, that boy going to be 6'1", maybe. There's so many man-childs out there that, oh my God, look at him. He's insane. Yeah, you look at him, he already a bundle. He already compact. That means he ain't going to grow out. That boy is stuck. But he a man right now. I play with so many kids that were so much better than they turned out. Like when they were young, they were sick. So the point is the NBA is looking for long, off-ball, 3-and-Ds. Come on, man. Trevor Ariza. They've been scouting Trevor Ariza since Westchester High School. They like, we need that. 6'6", lean, can run, don't want nothing but just to go and shoot an open shot. Every team wants that. And if your son ain't projected to be that, he better be insane in something else. But the general is, find me somebody long and lean and mean, and they could go out there and make the team.
But if Luke is your star, there's a certain way you have to build. And so what do you say to LeBron? LeBron's favorite book is The Godfather. He has said that before. And
he's still on page 1. Hey, that's a good joke, boy. They be killing LeBron on them books. He ain't read none of them books. Every book I seen in LeBron in the picture, he on page 1. He ain't. He on the cover. Because you can see even page 1 ain't even wrinkled. Y'all better stop talking about I'm a LeBron stan. You better leave me alone, Francisco Aguilera. I call it like I see it. Balls are balls and strikes are strikes.
Maybe he needs to realize it's nothing personal. It's just business. Because I look at LeBron and I'm like, he's still good in spurts, great energy, totally committed. He'll be good for the next several years. I mean, even LeBron doesn't know what his future is.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the future holds for me, obviously, as it stands right now tonight. I got a lot of time. I'll sit back like I think I said it last year after we lost, I think, to Minnesota. Go back and recalibrate with my family and talk with them and spend some time with them. And then when the time comes, I obviously, you guys know what I decide to do.
Yeah, simple as that. Blah, blah, blah. As Peanut Butter Jelly said in the comments, he said it happened to me. I was in the 8th grade. I was 6'1". I stopped growing. Hell yeah. That's happened to my cousin. A girl was like my height, and she 10 years younger than me when I was growing up. I'm like 17. She's 7. I'm like, why is she like 5'8", 5'10"? Yeah. And then now you look at her, she's still 5'8", 5'10". It's crazy. Don't get caught up in that, man. That's why you got to always remind yourself, especially parents, it's not about them. It's about her or him. He got to get better. That's all you can ask for. I know we all want a crystal ball to look forward, and we want a crystal ball to see what LeBron going to do. Dog, will y'all leave that man alone? Do you understand what he's dealing with? 1, he got $1 billion in the bank, a billy. So that's options. 2, even though the NBA is the best life you can have, especially from age 40 and under, like there's no better lifestyle. There's no better thing you could be doing except running a company that's making billions of dollars, right? But even that is not as glamorous, not as fun, right? You're going to get the money. You're going to get way more money. But who wants to travel around? Like right now, we're going to show you guys at the end of the show, all the top execs are in China right now. You got to get on Air Force One to go to China to shake some hands. Like, right? LeBron just go grab a basketball and throw it up in the air and get $50 million for it. And famous, you will walk by. That Air Force One would land, would exit. People will walk off there. You'd be like, oh, there go President Donald Trump. Oh, there go Elon Musk. Then you'd be like, who that? What's his name? I don't know. I've seen him before with the iPhone or something. What's his name? Book. Is Book? No, Cook. Tim Cook. Tim Cook. What? But then, meanwhile, you walking around here looking at the bench of the Lakers, and you be like, oh, there go Ryu. Yeah, whatever. People know all the Lakers, and don't know Tim Cook. That's the world we live in, right? So LeBron's not being appreciated fully. We already know that, right? Let's let some of the now. A LeBron stan, the real one, it ain't me. I just love greatness, and that makes me love LeBron. My favorite player is Kevin Durant. Stop playing with me, y'all. And I still don't even take care of Kevin Durant because he does enough by himself to take care of himself. He Kevin Durant. I don't take care of nobody. They take care of themselves. But I do love Kevin Durant. And Shannon Sharp loves LeBron.
What you call him did. He wanted to break it up. What I don't understand for the life of me, Joe, you remember when they was in the bubble? And somebody said, what's y'all game plan for Russ? Let him shoot.
Yeah.
They said, let him shoot. And then the next year, what they do? They go sign the guy. They said, we gonna let him shoot. Make it make sense now.
You can't. They own Rob Pelinka head right now. He may not say it yet, but he gonna get there. Come on.
See, now y'all done pissed me off. Let's be all the way real. If Rob Pelinka was not Kobe's agent, does he have that job?
No.
Don't do that though. But let him finish. No, sir. That's not fair. That is one of the worst things we do in this world, and I don't think I'm guilty of it. But if I am, call me out. Beat it up in the comments. Never take away somebody's strength. Never take away somebody's asset. Never take away somebody's attribute and be like, if he didn't do that, if he didn't have that, then what would he be? What? Shannon, if you didn't have all them muscles, would you have been Shannon Sharp the tight end? Like, Shannon Sharp's in insane shape. Of the 1%ers of this world that, not even 1%, 0.1%, 0.01% that made it to the NFL, NBA, to the pro sports level, Shannon Sharp is the 0.01 in terms of physical specimens of the 0.01s. Now, if you didn't have all that body and all them muscles, pause. You didn't have all that going, well, I can't do that to you. You can't do that to me. We shouldn't do that to nobody. If Shaq wasn't so big, what would he? Just say you're mad, okay? Just say you're hungry. Say you hate. You can't take away somebody's thing and then say, what would they be? Of course, if he wasn't Kobe agent, he wouldn't be in that position. He wouldn't have been rubbing elbows with Jeannie like that, and she wouldn't have been fond of him in terms of how professional he was, etc. Come on, y'all.
But y'all don't want to talk about that. All you want to talk about, well, LeBron got his son on his team. LeBron handpicked this. Let's have a real conversation. I got time today.
Ooh, and I got time today, too. Shout out to Adrian Robles, who says, Wiley, why do you like the Clippers? I will answer that after this clip because I don't want to hijack this moment right now, homie. Okay, never mind. Let me do it. All right, here we go. My dad is from Tyler, Texas. He moved to San Diego. San Diego had the Clippers, San Diego Clippers. So my dad grew up a Clipper fan. Now, he moves to L.A. He has me. Him and my mama did they thizzle. 10 months later, I come out, wham, wham. I'm growing up, Showtime Lakers. I'm like, they cool. But you got to remember, I'm playing sports in 1983. So when the Lakers are rolling, I really ain't got time. You got one TV floor model, big old 27-inch with all that wood around it, trying to hide that the screen is small. I'm growing up. As soon as I get home, I got to rush to change to go to practice. Then I come back home, I do my homework, or I'm trying to watch Dukes of Hazzard, trying to watch the Jeffersons, Good Times, Transformers, Different Strokes. I ain't got time. So the last thing I cared about was some pro teams. I didn't even think it was real when I was little. I was like, what are them old-ass people playing the sport I play? I never thought it was like for real. That's how they make money. I didn't. I was in a bubble. I was just doing what I did. Then all of a sudden I was like, yo, these Lakers are something. But guess what? In my house, my daddy was like, these Clippers are something. Not good, but just something. So that's how I grew up to like just not picking. I wasn't a Laker fan or a Clipper fan growing up. When I retired, I made a conscious effort to not only hydrate, which means be a sports fan, which means go to games and tailgate, but also root. I loved how I used to see fans, especially when I went to Kansas City. And you drive down to the Chiefs Stadium and you're looking at these fans barbecuing and drinking and chilling and just having great community. I was like, I want to do that one day, damn it. I'm on this bus with my headphones on, mad at everybody, about to go out there and hit somebody but get hit. I said, one day I'm going to do that. So I became a fan. I'm a fan of all the teams I play for in football and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm a fan of the Clippers. That's it. That's how it happened. So when I made a choice, I said, I got to pick a team. And I was like, I'm not going to pick the Lakers. One, the Lakers were kind of sorry when I retired. Let's just be real. It's before the 2 championships with Gasol and Kobe. It's between when Shaq left and when they won those. That ain't the time to be a Laker fan, right? And then I was like, I don't know if it's a good time to be a Clipper fan. But then you look up, Lob City comes. Oh, yeah. Even though we didn't win.
Yeah.
What about them picks? What about Serafino Hood? Serafino, what is Serafino Hood? Where is he? He was your first round pick a couple of years ago. Where is he, Joe?
No, I have no clue, bro.
Oh, okay.
Joe is not getting paid by the word count. He is just there for the knowledge. And he say less. Does Joe get like 2 full sentences in? Come on, Joe.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Out of Indiana, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just checking.
All right, that was 1 sentence.
You had defenders. You had JaVale. You had Dwight Howard. You're not paying them $30 million. You break it up just because. And get what? So you know what? I think we'll be better if we have Carmelo. And Carmelo's a phenomenal player. He's a phenomenal offensive player. But Carmelo was old and he couldn't defend.
Blah, blah, blah. I think we get the gist. He don't think it's a LeBron issue in L.A. He thinks it's upstairs. He thinks it's Rob Pelinka. I've heard that not once, not twice, not 3 times, many a time too. Let's continue.
LeBron, the record is 8 years with the Lakers, 7 trips to the playoffs, 2 seasons where they made a conference finals, and 1 championship. And you are going to have folks today earnestly, genuinely try to argue that LeBron's Lakers tenure was a failure. To which I would simply say or ask.
I am interested in what he's going to simply say or ask, because I'm like, are we moving the goalposts? It feels like it. It looks like it. Maybe we are.
And don't even add, I'm not even asking you to add any age-related qualifiers to it. Has Giannis's 13-year Bucks career been a failure?
Here we go again.
Because in those 13 years,
we know, blah, blah, blah. It's the same results as LeBron's 8 years. 1 championship. 1 finals MVP. Good Lord. People just don't like what they like. People like what they like. They don't like what they don't like. It's just that simple. I saw that on Instagram. Some dude said, hey, I had a mental illness. I used to actually argue people with logic. That's my fault. That's my issue. I'm a crusader for logic. It gets me in a lot of trouble personally, relationship-wise. I have a lot of friends. A lot of people like me. I like a lot of people. We don't hang a lot because they know if you come around me, I don't suffer fools, and I'm not going to ever let you just we're going to have a good time, but I'm not going to let you BS me. My grandmother programmed me like that. So a lot of people like to BS. A lot of people have lives where they want to get away and escape, and they want to go somewhere where there's no resistance. I understand that. I really do. But not me. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to be in a car with all gas, no brakes. We got to stop sometimes. What did you just say? What's going on? Like, you know what I mean? I'm that friend. So we're going to have a great time, but just know it's going to be a real time. You get it? I got a lot of friends that they don't want a real time. They just want to have a great time. All gas. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Just, I'll see you later, dog. You know me. If you don't text me, don't worry about me texting you. I see you when I see you because I love you like I love you. All right, Stomp says, you think Rob would deliberately try to protect Kobe's legacy with the way he constructed the roster? That's another level, not only a deviant. Stomp wants to know that. Thanks for the super chat. That's another level of devious behavior that I can't get with. What's that theory? I forget right now, where they said most of the time you need to assume that people are ignorant more than they're malicious. There's some kind of theory, but basically when things happen to you, first of all, we all think we're stars. We think it's, oh my God, why are they messing with me? How care? They hating on me. No, they not. They don't even care about you. They don't even care. What happens is you think it's malice, really it's just ignorance. They just messed up, and then you got the consequence from it, right? You're part of that. Simple as that. So simple as this too. LeBron James has the most playoff games won without an all-NBA teammate. I see this stat floating around in different capacities. I see people saying, oh, he played with this many Hall of Famers. Please do not say Hall of Famers in the NBA and then try to use that as merit to say who's good and who's not, because we all know the levels of greatness in the NBA's Hall of Fame has the most range of any sports Hall of Fame. Basically, the sorriest players are in the NBA Hall of Fame compared to other sports. There's insanely great players in all Hall of Fames. But some of them say, you ain't getting in here unless. Football's like that. You ain't getting in here unless. It's a back order of like, yo, I can't believe he ain't a Hall of Famer yet, right? For real. Rodney Harrison is not a Hall of Famer. Probably won't be because they hated on him when he played. Rodney Harrison. But in the NBA, like right now in the argument about Draymond Green, he's Mr. Triple Single. He gonna get in the Hall of Fame first ballot. Then, you know what I mean? So when you say Hall of Famer NBA, be careful. Now, when you say all NBA, oh, you been careful. You been good. You are a ball. You ain't making all NBA if you ain't doing it. Now, this tells you something. Only counts wins from games in which no teammate made all NBA that season. LeBron James of everyone played with basically the sorriest teammates. They won all NBAs. Then Tim Duncan admitted, see, this is why you know there's some bias. Everyone could look at the Spurs teams and Tim Duncan and be like, yeah, they had Parker, Ginobili. You know, they had Kawhi, young Kawhi. But then you start to realize, oh, they didn't have stacked teams, even though those are ballers. But you know what I'm saying. But when we see LeBron, we don't think the same. But he actually had it worse. Oh, my goodness, this is crazy. Then you start thinking of Ewing, you're like, all right, I hear you. You know, all that Oakley, Mason, all that, that's cool. But if we go into the club and somebody step on my shoes, they got my back. But John Starks, like, yo, come on, y'all. But then this Larry Bird one's a little interesting. You're like, where'd that come from? Larry Bird always had dudes, McHale and all that. But then you start thinking, oh, DJ, Dennis Johnson, not really. Parrish, not really. McHale, hell yeah. Kevin McHale's one of the best players ever. He never gets talked about. He was insane. So you start saying, oh, interesting. Okay, I can see that. Reggie Miller, of course. You get my point? But we get the point with everybody else. But when we get up here to LeBron, we forget the point. My job is just to point it out. Don't call me a LeBron stan because it makes me feel a certain way. I am not here for nothing but the truth. All right, let's get off this topic because we can keep going. I got another LeBron one. I wanted to do it so bad. Beat it up in the comments. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:38. Yeah, we ain't going to make it through the show. All right, love to you guys, man. Beat it up in the comments. Keep going. We got to get into Skip Bayless blasting LeBron for his no contract, so I guess we are going to talk LeBron again. Caitlin Clark and her controversy. Is she good? Is she bad? And then she came out with some country artist that said the N-word, and that's bad for her image? Ooh, no, she didn't. Wemby headed to GOAT status already. Yeah, I mean, shoot, you gonna be a GOAT if you can elbow a dude in the throat, in the trachea. My trachea on fire right now. I need some cocaine. He elbowed a dude in the throat, saw it. People talk about his eyes were closed. Everybody's eyes closed when they hit somebody. Stop it. You ain't never seen a football play slow-mo. Everybody closed their eyes for a second. But here we go. Oh, you pushed me 2 games ago. Premeditated. And then I'll get in the game. I'm 19 feet high. I'll look at you. I go like this. Looking. And looking at my Gucci. It's about that time. Bam, bam, bam. Nothing. No fine, no suspension, nothing. And that was some rap Tourette's. For those who caught that one, beat it up in the comments. That might have been my best rap Tourette's ever. And I did it smooth. I ain't even offend nobody. Oh, man, we got to get into this right now. We ain't done with Stephon Diggs and, oh, girl, you been lying. They pressing people about this one. I find this interesting. They pressing her. Did she lie on that stand? Absolutely. Can you admit it? I don't know.
I said I don't think I had a different position than y'all had.
I think you were just generalizing.
Yeah, you were just generalizing. Yeah, my point was about the only thing I disagreed with was the idea that having that coming back to the spot or dancing on video means that you couldn't have been a victim of DV.
Right. Yeah, but in that.
There we go. Okay. So he's saying, look, don't confuse the two. Don't conflate the two. She can be dancing right after she says she got DV'd, but at the same time, we saw what we saw, and we're like, really? You orchestrated, or at least your testimony sounded orchestrated, and I'm going to show you this clip after it. Orchestrated lie. And then we're supposed to believe that, no, you actually were DV'd, and that's the truth. Those two don't go together, right? Just, there's gotta be, if you're not gonna go and get it properly vetted, right? Like arrested in that moment, like police forensics in that moment. If you go actually just try to bring it up later or lawsuit it later, all the later matters. What happened? He did what? Wow. And then what did you do? This whole shock and awe that used to really be prevalent, where you allow the victim to just be like, oh my God, it took me forever to figure it out. And then finally I was so scared and I couldn't tell nobody. And yeah, that used to work wholeheartedly. Like absolutely 100%. Now it can't, because people lie. People actually in the moment, the real is, oh, it wasn't that bad. But guess what? It sounds bad. Guess what? My friend said I could get something from him because he got something. Now I'm going to make it sound worse. That's what's happening now, and you're seeing it erode daily, every single time. That's what the problem is, Mr. Mark Lamont Hill.
The particular case, why it was highlighted, is because they asked her after the incident, what was your pain level between 1 and 10? And she said 10, which
10
is why they
excruciating
highlighted you were seen dancing days after it. It was that coupled with what she said about it.
Look, first of all, I've been hit by Jonathan Ogden. I've never had a 10 pain level. A 10 pain level, I don't think you can even articulate. 10 pain level, you shouldn't be anywhere but in ICU. 10? So that's already doing too much. Once again, putting too much on it. And then you dancing with a 10? There's no way.
Again, I wasn't disputing the details of the case. I hadn't even seen the case yet. Right. I was just saying, for the broader audience, I don't want to normalize the idea that because someone does X, they couldn't have been a victim of Y. In this particular case, you all made a whole argument about why her argument wasn't credible, or why her claims weren't credible. I didn't see the case, so I can't speak to it.
Well, if you didn't see the case, we ain't gonna listen to you then. Blah blah blah. But the point is, I'm not a believer in that. I taught my daughter, who is 27, and I'm teaching my little itty bitty slowly but surely, as they're now trying to go to the bathroom without daddy instead of going to the men's room with daddy, as they're starting to try to go, oh, daddy, I want to go outside. And I'm like, all right, I got to be able to see you. You see me. You slowly but surely start telling them, here are the steps you take in case of emergency. Here are the steps you take in case of uncertainty. Here are the steps you take if ever offended. Here are the steps. And when people skip steps, I ain't listening to you. Because ain't no way you skipping steps. Dog, let me tell you right now, somebody bum rush me. I'm outside, somebody bum rush me. Okay? First of all, I'm going to defend myself. I might even win. Forget playing defense. I might start scoring points. I'm a big dude, and I can move. Not far, but fast. After that, guess what the next call is? No, I'm not texting my homeboys. No, I'm not hitting up my cousins who live on the other side who's still ready to ride any second of the day. No, I'm not doing nothing but going 911 and call. What is it? What's a Karen? What can I be? Kevin or Keith. I'm a Karen. Hello? I'm calling that. Can you call the FBI? Are you kidding me? I ain't got time to be trying to do no street justice. Oh, no snitches get stitches. Well, where you gonna sew me up? Sew me up. Fools ran up on me. Lucky I'm alive. I don't understand this whole social protocol, this culture code, and I'm from it. I ain't doing it. I told them when I was growing up, mess with me if you want to. Okay? One, you know I'm calling the police. Second, I'm calling them. And they might be worse than the police, but they getting called after I call the police. All right, let Wiley go, man. He a little snitch. Yep, call me what you want, but call me safe. Damn right, I ain't doing all that. I wish everybody did that. Tell these kids the right thing. I teach my daughters that somebody mess with you, tell the teacher. Second time, no, tell the teacher and tell them don't do it again. Second time, why? And tell the teacher. I told you not to do it again. And I tell them, you ain't getting in trouble here. You might get in trouble at school. There are other schools. No, defend yourself, man. But then don't be offensive and act like you're gonna do some street justice. No. I mean, people out there on the prowl. Look.
So when you say,
listen to this.
He smacked me with an open hand.
Do you know which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my face.
You know which part of your face got hit?
The right side of my face.
And then what happened?
Well coached. Don't give her nothing. Nope. Don't give her nothing. It's just like when you know it's 4th and goal and you lined up, and then they going 30. Don't move. Don't flinch. Nothing. Y'all ain't getting no easy first downs here. Go ahead, Stephon.
And then he.
Child, please. All right, so here we go. So the whole point of that, Mark Lamont Hill, all that stuff was they were like, dog, this lady is an actress. And she's an actress. Look, actress. Look. After you do the cry, you peek. You ever see somebody do that? Like, your little kids be like this. This is what her. Is this working? Come on, y'all. We got to stop with the gimmicks. We got to stop with the games. Stop playing. You didn't ruin that man's life. He gonna be stronger for it. He gonna be all right, but he lost some stuff. That's silly. Who else lost some stuff? Miss Russini. Let's talk about that. We're gonna get into that, Dianna Russini, a little bit more. You know us. We got to touch on these topics ever so lightly, unless there's new stuff out there. But Jason Whitlock did a great job on this topic. We got to give him some love. Beat up in the comments. Let me know how you guys are doing. Shout out to the top fans. Proplex is in the building. Whoa, new fan alert. Texas born. Adrian Robles, there's an OG. Gerald Foster, seen the name before. And Stomp, number one fan right there. All the way live. All right, so don't forget, we still got to get to Skip blasting LeBron for his contract. Not going to take vet minimum. Caitlin Clark and her controversy. They on her head right now. Wemby headed to GOAT status. Paul Pierce can't stand Nick Wright. Straight up. And Dana White. Woo. Pissed at the media. But what's up with Russini? What's cracking?
We've watched her embarrass him multiple times on television. Clearly, this was fine with him. It was okay. He stuck around for all of this. So she just seems as if she's this woman that wants a man who's going to be with her regardless. She tells him what to do. She's in charge. The problem with this is, by nature, she ultimately wants a man who is strong, who will boss her around maybe a little bit, who can lead. So for this husband of hers to stick around until she realizes that she's hit the wall, she's not going to settle down. She's going to find somebody else to kind of give her that fire that she's looking for.
Hey, you talking in absolutes. Like, I went to a wedding yesterday. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Markel. That's my guy. Man, that's my dude right there. Saw him grow up, met him when he was in high school. Now he getting married. I'm at his wedding. I'm over here like, hold it back, Wiley. Hold it back. This is insane. Beautiful family, beautiful setup, everything. Trying to get to Cabo for the next. They got another ceremony. These boys out here winning. Point being, I love that dude to death. We talking in absolutes. There's people who don't settle down no matter what happens. Marriage, no matter. Single, never. Like, they gonna do them. It's just that simple. So us acting like the husband's gonna control her, or until he puts his foot down or he leaves her, that's gonna change her, dog. There's only one reason anyone has infidelity. Anyone commits infidelity. You got some issues internally, morally, ethically, whatever it may be. You know you got some cracks. Whether it was normalized growing up, daddy was a player, or mama got fed up. Look what your daddy made me do. You, as a kid, you're looking for permission slips, right? And we listen with our eyes. So shut it, mama. Stop talking. Daddy, stop talking. I saw you last night. Yeah, I got to go run some errands. Errands? It's 9:37 p.m., Daddy. Where you going? To the cleaners? Yeah. You going to clean some pipes somewhere. Dog, these kids, like, we growing up seeing this. We growing up seeing this. Who knows what she saw growing up? Who knows what he saw growing up? He might have saw a dad or a mom who stuck it out no matter what. No matter how cold the oatmeal got, stay here. So that's what you got, more than on the outside, us trying to beat up their family. Dog, it's admirable to stick through stuff instead of just like dip. He dips, he gets another family. What? He broke, this family broken, she broke it, and who cares? It's broken. 2 little babies, 2 little itty bitties. I know one of them named Michael. That's tough. That's tough. You gonna go to a game and he gonna score a touchdown, you be like, all right. What's their last name? Russini. Yeah, you ain't saying Michael. I know. It's tough. But I actually admire people that stick through tough stuff. How do you get tougher in this world? Go through something tough.
And this, I don't think this will be the last time he's embarrassed.
We don't know what conversations she has had with her husband about that. Maybe he's just decided that they're going to work through it for the sake of the kids. They do have young kids. She's holding one. And he just wants to stick it out in the relationship because he loves her, despite the fact that he got cheated on, and publicly at that. And I think the biggest thing that a lot of people are commenting on him with, and as Shamika just said, is that we all know about it.
The boat trip.
Yeah, look, the shame is the biggest part. Like everywhere he goes, he's going to be imagining, if not for real, people going to be thinking that. So what? They thinking it. But who acting on it is the real conversation. Because, you know, in normal times, people are saying and acting different around you all the time. People come around you all the time. Oh, Marcellus, you're so cool. Oh, my God, Daniel. Oh, Stomp. You're the man, Stomp. Meanwhile, as soon as they leave, you're like, man, I just want this dude to give me something. I just want this dude to get out the way. They got their own motivations no matter how they present them. So if someone is in your world and they're not presenting something you like, you don't have to associate with them. If someone is in your world and they're presenting something you like, don't think that they ain't got some other thoughts about you as well. So why you won't even play that game? You never know someone's heart. You never know their heart. God does. You don't. So why you even bother with it?
In the middle of her pregnancy or late in her pregnancy, that's a lot to overcome.
I agree. And it seems like that's just her personality. And I don't think that personality just comes on when the cameras come on. I think her.
I think that we also need to understand, let me finish my other point while y'all interrupting me. Let me stop. This is the proof. People are like, what you mean? Why do you don't know somebody's heart in the tit and your mama and your daddy? Look, I'm just going to give you the stats. Most of the crimes committed in this world are committed against people you know. Family, friends, right? It ain't strangers over here doing the danger. Most of the time it's somebody you know. Okay, that's part one. Part two, what's the divorce rate? Like 51%. More marriages end in divorce than just end in marriage. What is that? Who did you marry? A stranger? You want to call him a stranger when it's over. You didn't marry a stranger. You married the person you thought was the best person in the world that you could marry. How'd that turn out? So point is, it's weird we got our guards up for all the stranger danger. But in reality, you need it for the family, the friends and family. Those are the ones that gonna get you.
Her husband knows what he got into. He knows the woman that he's with. And for whatever reason, we haven't heard from this man. He's decided that that's what he wants to be with. I don't think there's anything more to make out of it.
I'm not sure if she would have immediately gotten fired by The Athletic and the New York Times if she had been more forthcoming, like that they got some type of relationship that allows her to go visit him at a couple's resort and go on boat trips and whether that involves sex or not, that's between them. I do think there was a path, if she had good lawyers, where she could have sued the New York Times for speculating about whether or not they had sex and firing her. She should have been more honest. That would have been a better path. It's once you lie, I think that's what got her fired.
I think the problem with Russini was if you're going to have an open relationship, I think the New York Times had an issue with her, being with someone that she covered as a subject, an NFL coach.
Blah, blah, blah. Hey, fascinating. Let me just give you my last little theory on this one for today. Because we just jumped into their world because they got outed. A lot of people don't know when the game really started. Walk with me here. How do we know or not know that all that we know about Vrabel and Russini is nothing but a reaction from Russini to maybe what her husband did. And this is all hypothetical. This is true conjecture, but I'm just saying I've seen this happen before. Where now all the focus on, look at her, look at her, look at her. And she's like, okay, y'all can look at me publicly, but privately, what's his name, Kevin? Don't you look at me. You know what I'm doing. You know what I did. You know why I did it. What if he, Mr. Shake Shack executive, was outside and got busted internally? Like Diana was like, how dare you? I've had your child and then this. And so now she outside, but she outside because she trying to find you. You already been outside. Point being, he could have been doing some stuff before, got caught up, and now this is all the response. And the reason why he ain't going nowhere is because he like, we even. But two, damn, we not even because yo ass did too much, got caught. The world knows, but as we know, internally, we ain't going nowhere. That's love. Love keeps no record. Now, if you don't want that, you don't want love. That's why everybody's getting married and divorced. Because they like, nah, it's good when it's good. When it's bad, I'm out. Do it. But your itty bitties don't give a damn. Your itty bitties, remember when you were a kid, you don't care what your parents going through. You just want them to be there. Because they spell love T-I-M-E. Be here. So is your focus your kids? Yes. Is your focus also include yourself? Obvious. Does your focus have to include the other person? Yes. Because you don't get the kids without them. And ultimately, that's the most important relationship. You guys. I digress. Just had to get on that soapbox real quick. Because I think people are really like making him angelic and making her devilish. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just reporting what I see. But I do know there's way more to this story than we see. And that's why I think there was such curiosity, interest in it. All right, there's also more. Ooh, man, I got a good topic. We got to talk about Russell Wilson. People are saying, man, it's enough, Russell Wilson. You got to tap out. We'll see about that. We might come back to that. Here's something. Let's change it up real quick. Hey, when controversy happens, the last thing you need people to do, and this is Dianna Russini, this is Mike Vrabel, is speculate because they're going to take it everywhere. A lie goes around the world faster than what? The truth can get out of bed and put his shoes on. So in the moment, you need the truth. Watch this as it's happening in the UFL and it may happen in the NFL. Controversial call from the Zebras. Reporter bum rushes them and says, what did you just do? What was that?
De Leon have some conversations with Ricky Prohl about a penalty or not a penalty with these contested throws, especially to Hakeem. How do you judge that?
Y'all get it? Wait a minute. Instead of we watching some old retired fat used to be NFL referee who ain't gonna say nothing. Boy, if there's one job that's mailing it in, it's the dude that pops up on your TV and always says, yeah, I think that was a good call. Dog. Like, they don't break down nothing. They don't ever want to go against them. Oh, who started that? Mike Pereira, and then now all these gremlins are doing it? Nothing. I want to know right now, what were you thinking? I don't need somebody who used to do it. Tell me what you're thinking.
If there's a back shoulder and I'm looking at that and, there's no material restriction, I'm just going to leave it alone, to be honest with you.
So
you hear that? Material restriction. He ain't pull and grab and make the dude fall down, man. Move on.
The throw is not where it should be. If that throw's not there, you're not going to reward a poor throw on something like that.
Yeah, that works. That works for me.
He's like, yeah, whatever, dog. I can't hear you. It's 80,000 people here. Actually, it's not. It's UFL, so it's 8,000 people here. Brock in his grill, though. Keep going.
How difficult is that call? Is that pass interference versus a contested catch?
I'll be right
back. I just had some gum on my phone. Yuck. Brother Jay says, yuck. Brock is in that dude grill. I like to see that. Wouldn't y'all? Beat up in the comments. Let me know if you want to see that. See all these referees get bum rushed and say, hey, what you just see? Des Bryant, that wasn't a catch? Really? Explain yourself. Ooh, microphone right here, and all you hear is, I know where that crickets button is. That's the only one I know. What about this? Did y'all know that University of Michigan turned a $20 million open AI investment into what's expected to be a $2 billion payday when the company IPOs later this year? Could go down as one of the greatest endowment investments ever made. Hello? Anybody home? Michigan's going to have some NIL, baby. And I want y'all all, let's stay in football. Bye-bye, Thanksgiving. We lost it. The most deadly serious Thanksgiving slate I've ever seen. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Thanksgiving Eve, which is not a thing, but now it is. What? The day before Thanksgiving is now Thanksgiving Eve. Whatever. Green Bay Rams. Woo. Then you wake up, you got Bears and Lions. Caleb Williams now. Wow. Then you got Eagles and Cowboys. Okay, now I'm going to take a nap. No, you not. Wake your punk ass up for the 93 shot. MC8's in the house. Chiefs, Bills, Gia. Then you're like, all right, it's time to go to sleep. I can't. What? Broncos, Steelers? Black Friday. My day. Man, it's crazy out here. It's gangster. It's gangster. Oh, man, beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. We still got Skip blasting LeBron. Caitlin Clark controversy. Wemby is GOAT status. At least he heading there. Paul Pierce can't stand Nick Wright. Dana White pissed at the media. How in the hell are we going to do all that, Wiley? Well, one thing we should do is stop talking about everything else. We might get to this. I got a good first take criticism stuff, but I got to get to one of those 5 topics, right? So this is how it happened. This is how it came to me. This is what goes down. I'm searching for topics, and boom, Caitlin Clark in her first 2 games, 20 points, 25-7, and then 24, 4, and 9. They're asking, is she a top whatever player in the WNBA this season? I said, oh, okay. She off to a fast start doing what Caitlin Clark does. That turned into, the algorithm. Once they see you slow scroll something or like it, save it, let's feed them more. And once again, they're trying to feed you so you can have interest, attention. Look what they did. Caitlin Clark's 3-point shooting over her last 8 WNBA games. 2 for 9, 1 for 7, 2 for 7. This is not good, I don't think. 1 for 7, 2 for 5, 0 for 6, 1 for 10. What? 0 for 7. That's 9 for 58, 15% from 3 over her last 8 WNBA games. I'm like, they going back to last year? She airballing too? So then the algorithm kept feeding me and feeding me. Next thing I know, I see Cameron Brink. I'm like, why am I watching Cameron Brink? Oh, I know why now. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Brother Jay says, yuck. Get that shit out of here, she said. That's tough when girls chest bump. I know that ain't right. But look, Caitlin, you already know. I mean, you can shoot a layup any way you want. Let's just say off that foot, off that wrong foot, and all that hand. Ugh, brother. Ugh. Yuck. So then I'm like, why is the algorithm feeding me all this? Give me something positive about this young lady. Oh, it did.
Caitlin Clark to Isaiah James flopping all fucking day, which I love. This is what I love about Caitlin. Because she gonna talk shit.
Literally.
Flopping all fucking day. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
She don't play with a lot of dudes. Even her mannerisms, like a lot of girls train with the dudes growing up, obviously for the better game. So then I'm like, let me just forget this. Let me cut through this. This is weird. Why am I getting all this Caitlin Clark yin and yang? Then I'm like, all right, they played only 2 games. What are we doing here? 22 points, 4.5, and 8. Then I look at her career numbers. I'm like, up, down in rebounds, but assists pretty much same, a little down. Huh? This makes no sense. Let's look a little deeper. What's going on this year? All right, she's shooting a lot more 2-pointers. She's shooting a little less than she did her first year, but the same as last year from the 3. But the percentage is she has gone from 34% to 27, 28% to 18, 19% from 3. Somehow, some way, she can't shoot the WNBA 3. Is it a different distance than college? Yuck. But the thing is, what's crazy, Caitlin Clark not shooting threes, she would have never had me on her bandwagon. Nope. Let me tell you that. And we're going to cover this topic again tomorrow because we're going to talk about people comparing her to Lynn Sanity. I said, what? But that's not what we're going to take it today. We're going to take it this angle. They try to bring this up on my algorithm. I'm like, what's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, so he's a big-time country singer. What's his name? Morgan Allen? Morgan Allen, right? All right. That's cool. Do you? I'm like, she walking out with a country singer. Caitlin Clark. All right, walking out with a country singer. They dancing. They doing all what they do. And I'm like, what's the problem? Then it became a problem. Boy, in this world, it's so much information out there. I was like, what's the problem? This is the problem. The dude has said the N-word many a times. I said, oh, damn it, the word that black people let everybody use because they use it so much. Now we mad at it again. Here we go.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark. Fuck it, do it.
Or watches.
No, fuck it, do it.
No, Caitlin Clark, she's accused of her fan base is accused
She's
of being...
accused.
No, I'm just saying, her fan base is very racist a lot of times. And they say that she doesn't try to come in and separate that shit. And then for her to walk out with the guy that was caught on film using the N-word and other racist slurs, it's a bad look. It's a bad look.
It's a bad look.
Wow. One, that felt way stickier than it had to be for him to even say that, right? Like Caitlin Clark, you're first of all, Caitlin Clark, her fan base is racist. That's kind of tough on you. Imagine your fan base, whoever you are, the people that rock with you. And if you're going to be honest, that's a wide spectrum, or you're not really a real person. So you got a wide spectrum. I told you I went to a birthday party 2 nights ago. I didn't tell y'all that the birthday party was full of people that, let me give you one example. One of them I ain't seen since I was a kid, and he just got out not too long ago. He did 29 years. We partying. My point is, your people you rock with are the people that rock with you even more so. The fan base, do you really control them? My answer is no. My answer is no. Don't make me in charge of them. I'm in charge of me. They do what they want to do. Anyway, so that wasn't on Caitlin Clark, but it is on Caitlin Clark. Then you double down in people's mind because now you're walking out with the dude that says the N-word, and let's just say he don't look like an N. And all my man Parks did was just explain that and almost got jumped on. That's crazy.
That's the point. She's a beating allegation.
It's a bad look. I think it's
Nah, I can't let you do that. I watch that girl. I watch that girl
what?
Be around black people. I watch her how she
I watch her
play with the children. I watch her how she champion black people. We ain't gonna
champion
do that.
black people. So it's just an unfortunate thing, I think, where you don't read the room, and a lot of times just being neutral sometimes speaks.
Yeah, a lot of times in this binary world, blah, 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 we can't even, you can't even like say, I ain't do anything. It's like, well, doing nothing is something. What? So Caitlin Clark is supposed to be a sheriff for the black community and say, over here, I got the white people in line. I got them all in order. And if I don't, it's on me. Impossible place to be put in. Because certainly imagine you as me as a black person, I got to be in charge of how black people like white people. Hey, dog, you better stop acting like that. You know them white people cool. What? What kind of conversation you supposed to have with somebody? I'm listening.
If you champion black people, mean you can't be racist?
You can, but...
Like, I'm trying to understand.
Is it possible to not know that this dude was racist?
First of all, it's an ignorant-ass question, philosophy, mindset, thought process, work. It's the dumbest thing alive. Are you racist or not? First of all, I don't care. If you are racist, I'm going to be able to tell. If I got to ask the question, you're probably not. If you are, it's probably obvious. Like all this fringe racism that I got to squint and look for, I'm not. I ain't got time. Oh, trust me, I'll know somebody racist. It'll be obvious. There ain't no half-pregnant racist. They pregnant or they not? Half-pregnant ass racist. That's what they looking for. And are they showing it or not? Why are you stopping your day to figure out if somebody don't like you or do? Ain't they gonna tell you or show you? Gangster.
Like for her, I'm saying. It's possible, but I just think that, I don't know.
I think as a white you're too rich and famous to not have someone in her circle. Someone should be whispering to you that ain't the dude to walk out with on the joint.
I say that because Morgan Wallen was featured on Dirk's album. Like, you get what I'm saying? And this is a black rapper who...
Thank you. And that's where it took me. My algorithm loves me well. So then I'm like, damn, people are mad that she walked out with him because of the N-word and stuff. And then next thing I see is this. And I'm like, is this all right? Is this cool? Who's that? Oh, I heard of him because I like him. Money back. Whiskey. I like that guy. He be rapping like a I don't know any of his lyrics, but he be getting it. Look. And last time I checked, let's just say y'all weren't mad at him for hanging with this N-word sayer. Maybe he got the N-word from hanging with him. Maybe Moneybag Yo's like, yo. You can go to the barbecue. What do they say? You go to the picnic. You down. Here's your pass. I don't know. All I know is leave Caitlin Clark alone on that one. And if you want to get after Caitlin Clark, get after her for this. She, after 55 career games, has more points than Dianna Taurasi, more assists than anyone ever, and more threes than anyone ever. Case dismissed. Case dismissed. God dang, Caitlin Clark. It's hard being a star. That's why she only hang with LeBron, she said. And anytime she try to hang with somebody other than LeBron, look what y'all do. Look what y'all did to that lady. Blah. Oh, man. All right, let's get into this, man. We're going to keep the energy going. Top fans, I love you guys. Keep it going. Keep it rocking. I want to talk about Wemby. Is he a GOAT potential? Let's go.
Temple, we don't know what could have. Oh, that was the first thing I thought of.
And we're going to also talk about that no suspension.
He could have hit him in the fucking temple. It would have been night.
I don't know how he didn't get suspended.
That's
crazy.
insane.
It's crazy to me. I don't know if maybe it looked worse when it's in slow-mo than it does.
Bro.
Are you eating cherries?
No, blueberries.
Oh, I'm gone. Blah. The beauty of this pause button is also the fast forward button. I do not care about men sitting around eating cherries. Nah, I'm just kidding, because I know that's fun. That's banter. It just, I'm running low. I'm running late in my show, so I got to move on. Let's talk about the GOAT status he may be.
Is Wemby now the best player in the world?
Damn.
Best two-way player. Is he? Jokic is not a defensive player. Is he the best player in the world now if you count all things?
I've said three things about Wemby, Colin, that people have given me pushback on, particularly my co-host Nick Wright on First Things First. But I bet today.
Oh, what he gonna say, y'all? He gonna go there? I think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if a ton of people agree with me. Number one, I said when Wembanyama came into the league or before the draft, I said if he's Akeem Olajuwon, that's a disappointment. Oh.
Man, this dude, I'm not going to lie, even though he don't straighten out his legs when he moves, and that's still that just irks me. He doesn't have the greatest gait. Whew. He is up there doing hezzies at the three-point line at 7'4". What is going on? Spin moves, step backs.
Oh, I was killed. I was crushed. I bet nowadays everybody's with me on that. Two, I said a few months ago, Colin, I said he is the best player in the world. Oh, he don't even average 30 points a game. What are you talking about? Look at him now, all right? And three, I said, now he's got a long way to go. But Colin, I said he could be the GOAT. He could make the LeBron Jordan debate for second place, or irrelevant if you want to go that far.
Man, blah. Two things I noticed. One, he didn't say Kobe, for all the people always saying that. He didn't say Kobe, but two, damn. What is this, Wemby? Second year? Life comes at you fast, doesn't it? Real fast. Like Wemby already? That is wild. Beat up in the comments. Let me know where you have Wemby ranked right now. And then let's just forecast. Can Wemby become the GOAT? Where do you think Wemby is now, and where does he end up all time? That's gangster. People are really going there. Well, let's go here, because Paul Pierce is tired of Nick Wright going somewhere.
What do you think, Paul? First off, Nick Wright says the most ridiculous things, period.
Sure.
I'm not a fan. He knows
I
it.
like Nick Wright.
I know he knows it. But
He's a nice guy in real life.
Whatever. He says some of the most ridiculous things because he's pissed off. Suddenly, this is something that the players have been doing this for decades.
Okay, y'all following? Me either. I got to get to the depth of this beef. Other than I know that Paul Pierce has gone at LeBron before, so therefore Nick Wright, who everyone says is a LeBron stan, certainly he has a lot of facts to support LeBron's greatness. At minimum, maybe that pits them against each other. Continue.
Like decades. Now it's a problem. When somebody lose and have their kids up there, it's okay when you win now.
I get it. Oh, he's talking about Joel Embiid using the kids as a human shield. Yeah, look, he said that. Chris Canty said that. And I'm like, look, the kids show up when the kids show up. Like on my show, if I go late enough if I don't get off in the next 15 minutes, it's jeopardy around here. These kids gonna walk in here like, and some people at first was like, oh, that's contrived. Marcel's just trying to get some likes. Dog, no, my kids they're awake. If my kid if I'm in the NBA, this could potentially be my last game of this year. First of all, my kids going to all the games they can. And then if they there and we win, guess who at the press conference? I would love that. If we lose, guess who at the press conference? I would love that. And then people are like, nah, that's calculated. You're trying to use them as a shield. Like a reporter should care. Like, hey, cute kid. Anyway, why you drop the ball at 2 minutes to go?
A few weeks ago, he called a kid a clown. like, come on, dog. Is this sports reporting? What is this? Like, what really is he talking about? Like, seriously, bro, I can't stand this dude.
Just from a minute.
That was LaMelo Ball. Remember he called him a clown and went in on him? I don't know if he apologized or not. I don't think he did. Matter of fact, I think he doubled down. But he knew he shouldn't have went there personally. Like, clown is just, you talking about me or you talking about my game? Which one?
Media side, right? I think because I'm friends with a lot of guys who would have been in that scrum, right? Who would have been asking Joel about.
Then ask the questions.
Asking the
Why
questions.
Are you worried about the kids?
After the game. I think it's just.
Hey, I don't know who's this guy in the middle right now. I'm just going to give you my initial read. He sounds like a reporter or more of a journalist than obviously these two ballers over here. But point is, this is when you can start hearing relationship building. This slow talk, this safe talk, this podium talk, and I don't even know, dude. He may be everything. I don't know. Don't care. I just don't like what I'm hearing right now. Say it. Mean it. Even if they're your friends. If not, you got fake friends, and you faking with your friends. They will understand it. Hey, I stepped out of bounds. Instead of saying, no, I didn't. This happened when I was coaching a week ago. The referee didn't call. The boy literally grabbed the ball, stepped out of bounds, bounced the ball out of bounds, and then came back in. And the ref was right there closer to me. I said, I don't make scenes at games and stuff. I don't even yell at the refs. I said, dog, you ain't gonna call that? And he looked at me, he was like, well, I'm gonna let it go. I said, what if the game is close at the end? We need that possession, et cetera. Come on, y'all. Call your balls, strikes.
I don't know. It's just professionally, when a guy is with his kid.
He just said, I don't know, but professionally, When you dancing, dog, sweat just dripping everywhere.
It just feels different. You know what I mean?
To ask the question, you think?
I think it just makes the exchange different.
Maybe.
That was a nice way, my man. I forgot his name. Damn it, he used to play for the Spurs, and I actually met him. He came on our show before. Danny something. Danny, not Ainge. Danny, him. Danny Green. Yep. Look at me. Still got it. He like, you think so? Basically, he wanted to say, man, how's it different? You scared. Like, you mad at me because you scared to ask the question. How you going to flip it on me, dog?
Maybe.
Because he's holding a baby. And by the way, Nick Wright's not the first person to actually say this. My guy Windhorst said this same shit. I forget who he was complaining about before, but he said this like 2 years ago.
It lightens up the media. So it lightens you because he has a kid.
I think so.
But you got to do your job. Put on your big boy pants.
The onus is on the media.
Ask your fucking question, bro.
Thank you.
If it's a baby, he ain't understanding. Joel's kid's 3 or 4. He might, but even then, you're talking basketball. It ain't nothing he ain't ever seen or heard before. Like if he watches,
like, you were terrible tonight.
All right. Guess what?
Oh, I nailed it. I knew it. Damn it. Where Kwame Brown when I need him? Whoa, I need to hear that again. There's no way you laughed that long, that hard, and nobody laughed with you. Come on.
Tonight.
All right. Guess what? Your son ain't no.
And the look like, Paul, you with me? Nope. Danny, you with me? Hell no. What is going on? Oh, I got to have that again. Give that to me again.
Terrible tonight.
All right. Guess what? Your son ain't never heard.
You
think he ain't never heard that before? Your kid can see social media?
That was special. Wow, we got a new case study right here. Good Lord. Hey, I don't even know who you are. You might be somebody that really I know. And whatever. Boy, that was bad. Here's the thing. I know a famous basketball player. I ain't gonna say his name. Russell Westbrook. And look, he's talked about this before. People talking, he like protect his name because the kids go to school. And our kids go to school together, so I know this even more intimately than the average. But the point is, kids go to school and they tease you about what mommy and daddy are up to. And when y'all calling this dude rest brick and all that stuff, the kids hear that. The kids should go to school and be the man because his daddy the man. He a future Hall of Famer, a killer. But instead, guess what? They go, oh, I heard your daddy. Your daddy can't shoot. And you talking about my daddy can't do what in the NBA? Ooh, don't come at my son. He has a license to ill. Joke him out. Trying to clown somebody who was a Hall of Famer. Top 75 player, top 100 player. I don't know where he ended up. Somewhere in there. I think somewhere in there. Ever. And your daddy ain't touched the rec league. And you gonna come to school clowning my son? Jokes back. Point being, if it's a little kid on my lap, please respect me enough to say your stance, your job, do it. Or don't do it and don't blame me because I brought a kid. It's my son. You see how they flipped it? You brought your son, so I didn't say anything to you, so I didn't say anything, but now I'm going to say everything about you. Jesus. Oh, this world is so silly, so silly. Oh, let's continue. We got to beat up in the comments. We got more stuff to talk about. Man. That was wild right there. That's what they doing? We still got to get to Skip. We got to get to Skip Bayless blasting LeBron for that contract that he ain't took. And Dana White, we doing all right. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Then we might double back on some of these topics right here. I got to get, I forgot about that topic about the girl who shows you how to get an NBA or NFL player. I got to break that down. But first, I got to let Skip get his, man. This is going to take a minute because you know Skip talking. Skip be taking his time when he talk. Talk it, Skip.
Now, am I allowed to talk about LeBron on this show? Just, is it okay?
Yeah, we have cleared that with the powers that
Have
be.
you? Okay.
Hold on, we got to make a call. We got to clear it.
Did you?
We got to clear
From the top, right?
Had to go
all the way
top.
up
Went
the
to Adam
ladder.
Silver, heard from one of his underlings.
Okay.
You're cleared, Skip. Go ahead. Take off.
Okay, so now I'm hearing maybe LeBron would consider taking a veteran minimum to stay in Los Angeles. I'm like, why didn't he take it 8 years ago? Seriously.
I'm glad I stopped right there. What? Skip Bayless. Come on, man. They're going to start thinking that broadcasters can get CTE. You keep talking like this. What the hell are you talking about? Please explain.
Because I'm looking at the money he has made as a Laker. It's $347 million, and it just goes up. I'm looking at him, 36, 37, 39, 41, 44, 48, 49, $53 million this year.
Very reasonable.
It's a lot of money.
Very reasonable. Continue. I haven't found your issue yet.
And he is the ultimate box office, Hollywood as you can get. I got you. But
how do you butt that? See, this is the thing. People, we get so caught up in flow of conversation that we don't stop. Hold on. You said as box office as you can get. If I'm a studio exec and you just come to me with this script and it is as Hollywood as it can get, I am giving you a $200 million budget, Michael Jackson estate. And then what you gonna do? Be on trajectory already on surpassed 600 million to be a $1 billion project. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pay for that. What's the problem?
Gave you an overall playoff record, if in fact it's over now, of 32-31 in his 8 years. 32-31, and since that Mickey Mouse championship that they won in the bubble.
So all the playoff wins and losses matter. But the result of all those playoffs wins and losses, which is a championship, does not. Oh, okay, got it. Do you know how many franchises haven't won a championship ever? I know one. I root for it. It's called the Clippers. You know how many franchises have not won a championship ever in all sports? You know how many wins they got in the playoffs and losses in the playoffs? You think they would kind of throw them all together and say, forget all that, just give me one chip. He gave you a chip and you call it Mickey Mouse.
Hardest one in NBA history.
Yeah.
That's up there. It's up there. It's at Disney World.
Yeah, 16-26 is LeBron's playoff record since the bubble. 16-26, That is.
Oh, let's take away when you reach the mountaintop and say you never got back to the mountaintop because you're descending. Like you climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and then they say, all right, good, plant your flag. Now come down. Oh, now take a picture now. Wait a minute. I was just up there with the flag. Won't you take a picture then? Oh, no. We're trying to record when you're coming down how you never got back up there. What? That's what we're doing. That's the logic. Crazy.
The worst playoff winning percentage in all of basketball since the bubble 2020. Ooh. So, yeah, he shockingly to me did accept third wheel role that became second wheel when Luka went down. And I liked the way he played down the stretch, and I liked the way he played against Houston, albeit without Kevin Durant.
Man, it's almost like, and this is not accurate because I think he has more than it. Usain Bolt ain't the fastest in the world. Let's take away his world record. He ain't the fastest in the world ever. Take away the world record. Who's the fastest human ever? Wow. That's what we do. And we call this entertainment. Something's wrong with me. Something wrong with y'all.
Didn't even play when he played. In the one game that he did play, he didn't play in the second half. I don't know what happened. But it was just like, here, you can have this one.
Right.
And
I can't hear no more of this. Blah, blah, blah. That is insane. Like, we are cooking books right now. And look, that's the thing about it. You could cook books on anybody. I told you the time I realized anybody can get cooked in these books. Peyton Manning. Pros and cons. When we get our game plan, our weekly game plan, every single player has a pro and con list. Like this is their strengths and weaknesses, basically. And I got to Peyton Manning, and I just knew there's no way on God's green earth they were going to have enough to write about Peyton Manning and his weaknesses and his cons. I was like, this play, it was two-sided. I was like, this is going to be blank on the other side. I turned the other side, looked. It's longer. What? Oh, make a move off his spot. Rush from the middle. Doesn't like hands in his face. I said, what? I said, what are we talking about? What? And then you get in the game. You're like, ain't none of that working. Just like over here. Silly. Oh, man. That's life, though. That's life. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking right now. Oh, my God. This is wild. Last story, I'm trying to pay it off for real. I got to get to this last story. Dana White. Yeah, I did promise y'all some Dana White. So let me do it. Let me do the Dana White. Go back to it. That's unreal. That's not even hating Skip's heart. That is just deceit. Like deceit. like he just like, I'm going to just throw y'all off. And it's fun. Part of me is not mad at it. I'm not going to lie. Part of me is like, that's the game. But the other part is like, damn, LeBron got to deal with whatever comes from that, which is BS. Like some kid just got influenced. LeBron, woof, 32 and 31 in the playoffs. Yuck. Mickey Mouse ring? You have a ring from Donald Duck? I hate the media. Oh, guess what? I'm not alone. Dana White, I said it for you. You hate the media.
My biggest problem with the media, who the fuck are you and what the fuck have you ever done?
Remix, rewind.
My biggest problem with the media, who the fuck are you and what the fuck have you ever done?
Say it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're nobody and you've never done anything ever. Nobody's ever depended on you for a paycheck. Who are you to criticize anybody? I was just saying at the press conference in Winnipeg on Saturday.
I need to eat their beat. Somebody do it. Ding, ding.
You have all these people on the internet
ding, ding.
talking about what we should be doing with our business.
Ding, ding.
I said, holy shit, you guys are fucking brilliant.
Ding, ding.
NFL, Bellator, ONE FC, many, many other failing companies. Why don't they just fucking hire you guys? You guys have the answers for everything, right? It's just, I can't even read this shit because it's so dumb. And I realize these guys know nothing about this business, yet these are the people that are covering it. It's fascinating to me that anybody listens to any of these people.
Wow. Blah, blah, blah. Did y'all catch the one layer, though? I mean, everything he said was just insanely great. Give him love, give him love. He said he doesn't understand how anybody listens to them. He also said, I was listening to them. I was reading stuff. We all part of it. That's why I always try to unify, even though I clown everybody. Because I'm like, everybody get these jokes. Everybody come in here, everybody in the locker room, shut it. We all on the same team. You may act like we're not. We are. I know there's a depth chart. I understand you're not getting a lot of reps, but shut it. We are here together on this planet called Earth. It's crazy. Last point of this, I just want to show you guys what's happening. Y'all know I love politics, but I also don't love politics because people get all mad and stuff. But something happened in China right now. We got all the top executives all in China. You can see some of these names: Tim Cook, Elon Musk, Larry Fink, BlackRock. All these guys are over there. More importantly, you're seeing exchanges you typically don't see. So I just think it's amazing that the U.S.-China relationship could be strengthened to the point where they're actually talking some real good stuff. And I want to show you guys that. Actually, I just want to mention that to you because I ain't got time. Basically, good. The superpowers need to be super together. If not, we got some problems, right? And we have a lot of conflicts and wars. We play a lot of road games, America. We play home games too. World War II, Pearl Harbor was a home game. We don't want any home games. We don't want any games, let alone home games, right? So let's get it straight, work it out. U.S.-China relations in terms of business and in terms of all the other things that are being discussed right now as I look at it. Let's just keep that going, please. Goodness, because I got itty bitties to live through and save and do all this good stuff for. Love for you guys, man. Have an amazing day. You know me, I'm about to get out of here. Today I got to go to school early. My itty bitty has her little, her lab. She has her early morning lab, so we got to be there for it. And I will be there for it. So love for you guys. Keep it going. Keep it flowing. Love yourself. And then love those around you. And then keep it going. All right, y'all. Peace.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse. Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation. So,
Hit the like button. Subscribe. Become a member.